The Playhouse.
Let's have fun. I like the girls and the people in this world, 'cause they're nothing like the ones where I'm from. We just planet Earth where the people are the world.
Hello everyone, I'm Nemesis Rigby, and welcome to the Playhouse! My mask is going to fall quite a few times, but I don't care. I would say like, subscribe, blah blah blah, but I hate YouTubers and I hate their format, so I'm not going to do that. Hailing all the way from Los Angeles, California, introducing Shadows of the Soviet Union.
Shadows of Society is what it is.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait.
Can't mess up the name, bro.
Wait.
You know what I'm saying?
I must warn you that things just flip and warp in the Playhouse.
I guess we gonna flip and warp and all that.
It's going to happen.
You know what I'm saying?
So, Shadows of Society. Okay. Okay. How did you come up with the name Shadows of Society?
Well, actually, Chris came up with the name Shadows of Society. You know, Loverboy James over there, the pastel pink John Zone right there. He came up with the name. It was a poem that he made, and Jamal actually suggested, oh, that sounds like a dope name. That would be a dope name for a group. And we were cooking up a crew at the time. We were building and everything, you know. We were building our brotherhood, and it just stuck, honestly. It's stuck. It's been like 10 years or so now. Like literally 10 years. Like this is 2020. We started back in 2010. It's just wild when you think about it.
That is brilliant to me.
Yeah.
You know what I have to say to that?
What you have to say about that, bro?
Dare to get a king. Let's talk about your recording process. Your writing process, your production process. I've watched you guys record 3 to 4 songs a day. Explain to the people your process as to how you construct a song.
Honestly, we just catch the flow and catch the rhythm and just like, in a sense, this may sound weird, but like kind of let the rhythm take over, you know what I'm saying? Let whatever happens, and we just like, you know, just go from there realistically. Hold on, bro. I can't see shit like. But yeah, honestly, we just like when we're cooking music, it really is just a thing of like capturing a moment, really, you know? So it's like wherever direction we may take, like it's gonna go there, you know? It could be a song that we put out, a song that no one ever hears, you know what I'm saying? Only for our ears only, but it's about capturing a moment, really. So I feel like we do that very well. So whatever song you hear, we definitely stayed in the moment and made whatever happened, whatever energy we were getting, we made it, you know? Yeah.
To the imaginary audience, you have to give them a round of applause. That is amazing. I've watched him make one of the best fan favorites in New Kitchen, correct?
Oh yeah, oh man.
15 minutes tops.
Now, that definitely was a fast process. That was just us freestyling and when fucking young lover boy played the fucking beat, it just I don't know, that shit was hard. That was a dope session. Like me and Jay was freestyling, and then fucking them, you were fucking cooking, and yeah, that was fucking magic, honestly. That shit was magic. Let me get that, bro.
Okay. Yes. Of course, my mask is going to fall because it's not steady.
Faces fall.
They do fall.
But people don't.
He is officially a part of the Playhouse. So, let's talk about one of my favorite songs from you guys, which is also including a video, Far Too Young featuring Miguel.
Bro, to get Miguel on a fucking song is fucking crazy, bro. Like, dog, do you understand being in a fucking studio with Miguel, bro?
I can only imagine.
But I wish we do. But we got Michael fucking magic, bro. Honestly,
so Michael or Miguel?
Michael, bro.
Remember, the Playhouse flips everything.
But did it flip Miguel?
No.
Did it take Miguel into another world?
No, but yes, but no.
Or did it yes and no?
Both. Duality. So, can I recite the hook for Far Too Young? It's one of my favorites. Who's the crooner of Shadows of Society?
We all are the crooners.
Okay. Bunch of R. Kellys. But here we go. So,
Fuck that shit.
so let me sing the hook, because one of my favorites. Rolling, living, hoping, something. Focus on the BS for far too young. We're just trying to stay up, cause we cannot, because Viagra is not an option. So we walk around very soft, cause we're not trying to go blind.
I feel like you got the rhythm, but the words is just off, bro.
You gotta blame Olivesworth.
Olivesworth is like, I don't know.
Do you love
Does he
him?
have dyslexia? Is he dyslexic?
Do you love him?
I do love him.
You are quite the chump. Look at that look. Zoom in on that face. That's... Shall we? But yes. One more thing about Shadows as a whole.
What's up?
Let's talk about your forthcoming project. But we don't have to, because I know you like to keep things under wraps. And it's not even Halloween. That's what you do in the Playhouse.
That's what you do in the Playhouse.
Do not mock me. You don't mock me.
Don't mock me.
You know what? You are a child. Yes. WIS.
Wise.
WIS?
Wise?
But it's on your tombstone, WIS.
But it's on my tombstone that it's wise.
If you say so, Playhouse.
There's multiple ways to spell wise, bro. Like, when you really think about
unless
it.
you're ghetto. One of my favorite verses from you was your verse from a song titled God's House Phone.
I love that song, actually.
I love that song. It's magnificent.
Man.
You said, on some Fonte, I'm your little brother. Take a big poo on this industry.
Yes.
That was amazing. Can you break that down? The hip hop lovers would know what that meant.
Yeah.
But
So
for the people who don't know, break it down.
it's a legendary duo. Used to be a trio called Little Brother. You know, one of the members' name is Fontegalo, you know what I'm saying? Sings, raps, fucking dope all around. Drake actually is inspired by him. But like Little Brother is Fonte. They used to be Ninth Wonder, and then they have Big Pooh. So I'm pretty much saying, like, you know, like, I'm your little brother in the sense of, like, I'm young, I'm coming into the game, like, compared to hip hop is what, like, almost like 50 years old, if so, like 50 years old. Like, so I'm little brother, you know what I'm saying? Hip hop's like the big brother in, like, the industry. I'm gonna take a big shit on the industry, and, like, you know, so I'm gonna take a big poo on the industry. Like, I'm gonna jump in there, shit on the industry, make my millions and billions like Jay-Z, and then there you go.
That's
Flush.
so amazing. Round of applause, audience. That is so amazing. By the way,
What's good, bro?
I absolutely loved how descriptive you were with your God's house phone verse.
Yeah.
Overall, can you break down the verse for me? The best
Man.
you can.
So everything in that verse is like hella true. Like, I'm like speaking directly from my heart, you know what I'm saying? So with that verse, I just wanted to, like, I view it as like a conversation with God, like talking about my fears, overcoming fears and obstacles, you know. Like, one of my, the thing that stands out the most is talking about the car accidents, because I really have been
That's
in,
my
like,
favorite part.
so many car accidents in my life, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's like a big trauma. Like, I'm 26 years old, don't got my license and shit. Like, but that's one of the biggest reasons why, because all the car accidents just fucking piled on each other and all the trauma and shit. But, like, you know, with that, like, I really did get into a fucking car accident with me, my mom, and my sisters when we lived in Mississippi when I was young. Like, this truck came, fucking hit the car, spin out and shit.
Wow.
And I really have seen like a fucking spin out in a fucking Volvo and shit. And like that Everclear line is like Everclear has a song called like Volvo Driving Soccer Mom. You know what I'm saying? And then it's talking about like essentially like when I'm talking about that line, it's more so like I want to paint the visual of like a soccer mom's car. She in a Volvo, spin. The trauma is so like deep and strong that you drinking Everclear, you know what I'm saying? But then it's like a double on, like where it's like Everclear, like the group, and that's a song they have, like Volvo Driving Soccer Mom, you know what I'm saying? So it's like the Everclear, like sipping Everclear, you know. I don't know, that line, that song is really dope to me, and that song is like really personal, especially specifically my verse. But that specific line is like my favorite, like about the Volvo Driving Soccer Mom.
One more of my favorite lines. No one's heard the song yet.
Oh, that's one.
Bongo.
Oh.
You said,
yeah,
I've been male pole dancing for 10 years.
That's not
So
what
when
happened.
I reign supreme,
That's not what it is.
I'm just
I said.
flexing.
That's not what it is. I said at all.
Ties.
I didn't say that at all.
Let's repeat.
I said
No.
I've been rain dancing for 10 years.
Let me finish. Wait.
If you gonna say the line and say it right,
No,
my
you
brother.
can have your time.
If you gonna
But
say it line and say it right, my brother.
Okay, I
Because
will.
the time and the place and the place and the time when the rhyme is said and the rhyme is read. You know what I'm saying? Read the rhyme right or don't read it at all.
Your fake prophecy. So,
Said it all,
okay,
bro.
so if that's not what it is,
It's not what it is,
wait,
bro.
you send me into a meditative state.
Well, let me do it too, bro.
Okay.
I can't lift my legs up that high.
I'm surprised you're a stripper.
The only thing I strip apart is these decoded bars
That you spit, right?
that I spit.
Because you reign supreme.
I reign supreme, bro.
Flexing your ideas on
Flexing
bond
my-
on ties.
Bonds and ties, yeah, bro. Whatever, man. You know.
Okay.
The bonds and ties, I don't know, bro. Like, do they bonds? Did the bonds tie up so the people can't get out of jail? Or do the bondsmen say, like, tie me up? I'm gonna get bonds on tied.
You would know a lot about that because you're an illegal stripper.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm
You
not
work at the
Javier,
Cotton Candy
bro.
Club. You've been male pole dancing for 10 years. So when you reign supreme, you're flexing not just your ideas, but your bond on ties. Okay, so in all seriousness, because you know Playhouse rules, all is worth, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Break down that line for me.
So I've been rain dancing for 10 years or so, you know. With that, to me, like, it's like reigning supreme in the sense of like I've just been like on this like roll of like just like cooking up, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if the world don't know it yet, like everyone knows it. Like, so I'm rain dancing in a sense, like it's like this is like meditative. This is like a fucking what's the word I'm looking for? This is really just like, you know, we rain dancing, like we doing what we doing so we can get to where we trying to get to. So in the sense of like cooking up verses and like making all these songs, like going into these trends that we go into and we cooking up music, like, you know, like we're rain dancing and then we're flexing our ideas, like, you know what I'm saying? In the sense of like these songs that we making are like our ideas. But then when we reign supreme, like meaning that all this work that we put in, like paying off, you know what I'm saying? So like these ideas, us rain dancing in the background when no one's watching what we're doing, you know what I'm saying? Us putting in all this work that we're putting in, you know what I'm saying? No one really knows unless they're in a studio with us that we cooking up like these crazy ass tracks in 15 minutes and no one knows what we're doing behind the scenes. All they know is what we put out there, you know what I'm saying? Like, imagine if we filmed this rain dance and people saw our process, like, you know what I'm saying? It's weird, I don't know. but you know, like what we really doing is just like tapping into ourselves and tapping into like our higher levels, our higher consciousness in so many levels. Cause like when you making music, like it's spiritual in so many ways, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, but when we're flexing these ideas and like just reigning supreme, like that's gonna be like the aftermath of everything that we're doing now, the shit that no one sees, you know what I'm saying? Like we really cooked like almost like damn near 200 tracks in a few months, really. Like we were really like going to sessions and making like 5 tracks a session, like, you know what I'm saying? Like twice a week or once a week, but we really were doing that, and we really do that when we make music, you know? Like we probably the hardest working people that I know.
I want one more bar.
All right, for sure.
Break down your like quadruple entendre of the Apollo lines.
Oh shit.
That was magnificent. Would love to hear that.
Damn. Okay, the Apollo line. All right, so like the Apollo line, thinking about it, like, so like she can rub the wood, like Apollo, like Kiki Shepard and all that. I don't know. I grew up watching Apollo. When Steve Harvey was the host, when he had the fucking wig. I mean, the Steve Harvey lining. That shit was fucking fresh at all times with the suits. But I remember watching Apollo, fucking Soul Train all the time as a little kid. That's why I fell in love with music a lot. And I remember watching Apollo, people would rub the wood before they go on stage. So it's like rub the wood like Apollo, wow. But it's a double because like she can rub the wood, like, you know what I'm saying? With consent, consensual, but like, you know what I'm saying?
What he's saying is she can rub the peanuts.
And she can do that, consensual, but and like, you know, but the god of this music, like Apollo's the god of music in Greek mythology. So, you know what I'm saying? Like Apollo is just crazy in general, like, cause I just grew up with that shit, but it's so many ways to flip Apollo and just like, and talk about Apollo. Like, I don't know, Apollo is something I love.
That's amazing.
Kiki Shepard is fire. Gilf? Milf?
Gilf? Grand Gilf. Great Grand
Gilf. Grand grandmama.
Yes, that's something special, right?
Grandmama.
That's something special, right? Say special. Say the word special. You have to say it the way I say it, though, before you leave. Say special.
A special.
No, not a special, but special.
Special.
Perfect. Get out.
Come